Akins.
Steve Forrest was telling us before the game started that it was a big boost to his program to get him back. He was in the NBA draft for a moment.
Salas makes both the free throws. Was a 78% free throw shooter last year. Now Sears drives to the basket and he'll be fouled.
On the defense, and Mark Amore, Alabama fans excited to see him, the big-time transfer from Rutgers, but they stayed with the big man, and Mark able to get to the rim and get to the line and convert.
Pepperdine, where last year he averaged 14 points per game. The runner won't go for Stevenson. And you got bodies on the floor. Here is Sears for his first three. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, inside out, LeBaron Fallon.
Back on offense. Nice pass by Sears. And Stevenson just one to fall. He's not afraid to fire it up there. Mylon can't get it to go. He's the freshman out of Mobile. Again, started tonight. Everybody excited to see him play. You mentioned the lack of rim protection sometimes for the Crimson Tide. Diabate did provide that as he could. And does it again there. Sears fouled on his way to the basket. He'll shoot free throws.
Well, the coaching losses that league has taken the last 5 or so, but he's worked really hard on it. And I love the fact that Nate Oates lets him shoot. You're going to play that hard, you got to open three, let it fly.
Sears locked up with Hildreth. Great defense by Sears, and Hildreth out of frustration fouls him. And you look at Mark Sears, he is fired up about that defensive play.
I love that this is an exhibition game, and look at the intensity of Mark Sears. Talk about Mo Diabate's toughness, but physical on the defensive end. Mark Sears gets the strip, the frustration foul by Hildreth, and Mark Sears excited, and that's an area that he wants to get better in. Here as a fifth-year senior, that's the defensive end.
But even in an exhibition game like
seniors, your leaders, but a guy that has had the success. And
Amore gets the block, but Abbas with the lay-in off that block. Now here goes Diabate to the basket again, and he gets that one to fall. What a play by Mo Diabate, and it's taken right back by Wake. And here goes Salas again. Oh my goodness! That ball is knocked away and saved by Reed, and now a dunk on the other end by Amore. What a play by the freshman, Darian Reed. This crowd has come to its feet. My goodness, the block and the save.
What a hustle play right on cue. Darian Reed starts the Alabama fast break with the athleticism, the hustle, and then the big man running the floor, Cliff Amore with the throwdown. Alabama has struggled a little bit in this game against a good Wake Forest team. Wake has made it tough on them, but Bama right now getting stops and turning it into offense.
Okay, so there is the alley-oop to Amore, and it all started with the play by Reed, but what a finish.
Absolutely, but to show you the mindset of this team with all the work on defense, they all ran to Reed first instead of the guys that dunked the basketball.
To make that block and then have the head space to also make the save back in bounds, Brian. I mean, you could make a block and celebrate, ball goes out of bounds and everybody cheers, but he never gave up on the play.
Yeah, incredible play by a freshman. Listen, a five-star McDonald's All-American, as we talked about. But those are the types of plays that earn you playing time and that propel you to be the type of player you want to be. All these guys want to play in the NBA. Darian Reed, a potential one and done. Got to do it on both ends if you want to play at the next level. And he is doing it here early in his career.
Yeah, life on the bubble, right?
Just couldn't get off the bubble.
And listen, Alabama fans, remember the Anthony Grant era. You had several teams that were right there. A one seed in the NIT is not where you... A guy that we probably thought was going to be in the NBA this year. Wake Forest fans glad that he is back. And Winston said,
What a gorgeous pass by Sears. And then Phylon. And then Reed hammers it home. I've been very impressed with Darian Reed. Played well defensively, and then gets the nice pass from fellow freshman LeBron Phylon.
Yeah, Phylon, the surprise of preseason practice so far. Got the ball inside and threw it up. Reed as he continued to float in the air and throw it down.
LeBaron Phylon, part of that talented Alabama recruiting class. And there is Aiden Holloway with a three.
his shooting wrist, and he was able to play through it and was effective. He's healed up and should have a really good year for Wake.
Nice give and go by Amore. He can't get it to fall, but he'll shoot free throws.
Alabama with a third chance opportunity.
Sears off the inbound, thought about it. Now he'll do it. On the move and drains it.
If Steve earning minutes here off the bench for Nate Oates.
Here is Holloway off the inbound and gets it back. And now Sears, an NBA three. And it touches nothing but nylon.
Look like Mark Sears.
So, 60-53, the Crimson Tide leads it here at Bama and Bowell. Sold out crowd, enjoying a very entertaining game so far between the number 2 preseason team in the nation and one of the favorites in the ACC. And there's Mark Sears. You don't give him an open three.
That is such a beautiful, well-executed play. Out of the timeout, none or too serious, should have everybody back.
Youngblood probably out the longest of that group. It looks like December before he is back. Here is Holloway with a nice feed to Sears. He's going to kick it back out to Phylon. The three is good.
What makes Alabama so dangerous, either get out in transition. You got 4 and 5 shooters all over the floor that can get going.
Here's a takeaway by Holloway. Dumps it off to Sears, and there's that lay-in you've been looking for. 4:61. Alabama has turned it on here in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, all
and
five
now Holloway from long range. He's feeling it right now.
All 5 guys on the floor right now have played over 20 minutes in this exhibition game.
Still a number of starters on the floor. Now Holloway, another long-range three. Sears gets the long board. And now a three on the way for Phylon, and the freshman drains another one.